Good evening, everyone. This is Keith Burris with SHN Sports here on a beautiful Tuesday evening at Patriot Park here in Georgetown, Texas, on the campus of Eastview High School. Georgetown's wrapping up, warming up, and in a few minutes we're going to give it over to the PA address announcer so you can listen to the lineups. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and go through your Lady Patriots. Here's your Lady Patriot lineup. Starting pitcher, number 2, Emery Aguilar. This isn't batting order. Batting second is second baseman Bella Guajardo. Then center fielder, number 4, Kaylee Moses. Then batting cleanup is left fielder, number 11, Paley Wooten. Batting fifth is catcher, 24, Addie Cruz. Batting sixth is shortstop, Maddie Rose. Batting seventh is third baseman, Ella Adams. Then batting eighth is designated player, Kenley Cervenka. And then batting ninth is your first baseman, number 16, Kendall Sanford. Your flex for tonight's game is right fielder, number 10, Colby Trapp. Your substitutes are number 1, Angel Rodriguez, number 12, Brooke Smiley, number 15, Izzy Andana, and number 18, Haley Pena. The Eastview Patriots are coached by head coach Kerry Wright, assistant coaches Shane Moses, Adam Lichtenstein, and volunteer coach Kyle Sanford. And I'm going to turn it over to the PA announcer.
Once again, welcome to Patriot Park. Teacher Appreciation Night. We're going to announce the teachers, and they're going to be escorted by their favorite player, or scratch that, reverse it. Kaylee Moses, Coach Colson. Haley Wooten, Mrs. Dunlap. Okay. All right. We didn't rehearse this, so we're live. We're going to get started with the lineup for Georgetown Eagles. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 23, Issa Torres. Batting second and playing left field, number 30, Mason McClellan. Batting third and playing second base, number 32, Samantha Swan. Batting fourth and playing center field, number 17, Kennedy Miller. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 13, Maddie Hartley. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 34, Jordan Perdue. Batting seventh and playing center field, number 27, Rainey Coots. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 9, Isabel Craig. Batting ninth and your designated player, number 9, Naomi Bauer. Flex pitching, number 24, Cambry Krager. Tonight's subs for the Georgetown Eagles is number 1, Reagan Nelson. Number 3, Kinley Ball. Number 11, Lena Laskey. Number 18, Emma McLock. Number 22, Lexi Salcedo. Number 39, Emily Bartholomew. The Georgetown Eagles are coached by head coach Melissa Hall, assisted by Lacey Blissett and assistant Peter Stackman. Something's coming. Something's coming. Something's coming. And now, your starting lineup for your Eastview Patriots. Leading off and pitching, number 2, Emery Aguilar. Batting second and playing second base, number 5, Bella Guajardo. Batting third and playing center field, number 4, Kaylee Moses. Batting cleanup and playing left field, number 11. number 24, Patty Cruz. Batting 6 and playing shortstop, number 6, Madison Rose. Batting 7th and playing third base, number 9, Ella Adams. Batting 8th, and your designated player, number 3, Kinley Sorrenta. Batting 9th, and playing first base, number 16, Kendall Sanford. And the flex for tonight's game playing right field, number 10, Colby Trapp. For tonight's subs for your Eastview Patriots, number 1, Angel Rodriguez. Number 12, Brooke Smiley. Number 15, Izzy Antana. And number 18, Haley Pena. Eastview is led by head coach Terry Wright, assisted by assistant coach Jane Moses, assistant coach Adam Lichtenstein, and assistant coach Kyle Sanford. Now, if you would please rise and remove your hats, we would like to honor our nation.
All right, folks. This is for the big crosstown rivals between Eastview Patriots and Georgetown Lady Eagles. And we're about to start. And currently right now for Georgetown, their starting lineup is shortstop. This is their batting order as well. Shortstop, number 23, Issa Torres. Second baseman, batting second is left fielder number 30, Macy McClellan. Batting third is second baseman number 32, Samantha Swan. Then batting cleanup is catcher number 17, Kennedy Miller. Batting fifth is third baseman number 13, Maddie Hartley. Batting sixth is first baseman number 34, Jordan Credeur. And then batting seventh is center fielder number 27, Rainey Kuntz, followed by right fielder number 2, Isabel Cray. Then batting ninth is designated player number 9, Naomi Bauer. Their flex player is pitcher number 24, Cambry Krieger. And their subs tonight are number 1, Reagan Nelson, number 3, Kenley Ball, number 11, Lainey Lasky, number 18, Emma Mylock, number 22, Lexi Saucedo, and number 39, Emily Bartholomew. Head coach is Melissa Hall, and assistants are Lacey Blissett and Peter Stackman. And tonight we want to say, again, thank you for joining. And we want to go ahead and just recognize some of our sponsors. And our sponsors include Diamond sponsors Mack Hike Ford and Lincoln of Georgetown, Arc Roofer, and then Silver Slugger sponsors include D-Bat Georgetown, Colby's Nana, and Austin Telco. Patriot sponsors include Blue Monkey Chiropractic and Wellness, Bella Luna Equestrian, Dell's Essen House, and Myers Elgin Sausage. Other advertisers include Zydeco Ice Georgetown and Ideal Signs. Again, thank you again for joining SHN Sports. In tonight's game, And the first pitch to Isa Torres is going to be bunted and fouled. And the defensive alignment for your Lady Patriots are out in left field is Paley Wooten. Center field is Kaylee Moses. Right field is Colby Trapp. And on the infield, you got third baseman Ella Adams, shortstop Maddie Rose. Next pitch is flied high to left field, and Paley's going to range over to her right and make the catch, and that's going to be first out of the game. But Maddie Rose is shortstop. Second base, you got Bella Guajardo. First base is Kendall Sanford. And behind the plate, you have Addie Cruz. And, of course, on the mound, the southpaw, Emery Aguilar. So next batter up is Macy McClellan, who's a left fielder for Georgetown. And she attempts a bunt and hits it foul. Knocks it foul, so that's going to be 0-1 count. Your Lady Patriots tonight are decked out in the white unis with the tops have the white uniforms with blue shoulders and stripes down the arms. And they have Patriots written on the front with red and blue with red trim, white pants, and then the leggings are white and at the top have blue and white stripes. Ball's hit back to Aguilar. Aguilar's going to field it, get over Sanford, and that's going to be 2 outs. So Aguilar coming out making some really good pitches to begin the game. So Samantha Swan batting third for Georgetown. First pitch is strike. Georgetown has black uniforms tonight. Looks like they're maybe kind of pinstripes. You can't really tell that much, but black uniforms with blue lettering and blue socks. Next pitch is hit hard just to the left of Adams. She dives, and it just goes off her glove and into left field for a base hit for Swan.
Now batting number 17, Kennedy Miller.
So Kennedy Miller, the catcher for Georgetown, is coming up with 2 outs, runner at first. And the first pitch, it looks like Swan was thinking about going, but she decides against it. I think Cruz was ready for her to break one way or the other, and she broke back to the base, so she just got it back to Aguilar. And next pitch, Swan's going to go down, and the throw's down, and Swan's going to be safe. I believe that pitch was, I believe it was a ball. So Aguilar settles in, makes a pitch, and the ball is hammered down the left field line, and it's going to be fouled by about a foot. Talking about the dimensions of the field, that here at Patriot Park, you have 205 down the left field line, 190 down the right field line, and a whopping 230 feet and straightaway center. Next pitch is a strike. So Kennedy gets, or Miller gets up 2-0 in the count, and Aguilar comes right back, and it's 2-2 count. And we have a full count. Currently right now, as you can tell in left center field, the Wind is blowing, looks like a little bit, maybe blowing out to center or left center. And next pitch is going to call a strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. And nice pitch by Aguilar. And after 1, Georgetown has 0 runs on 1 hit, 1 left on base. And we're going to go to the bottom of the first with Lady Patriots coming at the bat. We'll be right back.
Now batting number 2, Henry Aguilar.
All right, folks, welcome back to Patriot Park, where Georgetown wasn't able to get any runs on the top of the first, and so first at bat for Eastview. And Emery Aguilar is going to lead off, followed by Bella Guajardo and Kaylee Moses. The ball's down and away. Infield for Georgetown is shading in. I think what they're trying to do is maybe prevent a bunt by Aguilar. And she swings, and it goes over to Hartley at first, and she throws the ball away. And Aguilar's going to go over to second. So it looked like she was going to get her, but the throw was kind of wide and hopped, and Aguilar is going to benefit from that error.
Now batting number 5, Bella Guajardo.
So we got Bella Guajardo, second baseman. So first pitch ball. Georgetown's a really good team, so what you have to try to do is get up on them early in the game. Next pitch, strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. We got senior Kaylee Moses. Last pitch, swing and a miss. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, we want to just Aguilar, who's on second. We got Moses on deck, and got Brooke Smiley as well as Paley Wooten. Those are your 4 seniors tonight. Next pitch. Pitch was nasty, kind of ran down and in, and that's going to be the first out for Georgetown.
Now batting, number 4, Kaylee Moses.
But here's Kaylee Moses, center fielder. This is a big game for these seniors, and for a couple of different reasons. Number one, it's against a crosstown rival, Georgetown, but also unless they play a playoff game here at Eastview, which a lot of times, they do. They might sometimes they might play a different, whoever they play, they might play at home and home, or sometimes they might play at a neutral site. So if they play at neutral sites, then this has a potential of being the last home game for the ladies. So Moses settles in. Krager's up 0-2 in the count. And the ball gets away. It's a wild pitch, and Aguilar's going to take third. So Kaylee Moses is probably going to try to see if she can lift something into the outfield. Down and away, good eye. Nice pitch on the outside part of the plate. Nice pitch by Krager, and that's strike 3.
Now batting, number 11, Haley Wooten.
Paley Wooten, senior, left fielder. Looks like, I believe, Aguilar's called time over at third base. Coach is tying her shoe, it looks like. And we are back to action. Bottom of the first. Got Aguilar at third with 2 outs. And Paley Wooten up to bat. It's interesting to see what Krager did there. She threw it kind of up and away, and it's going to be interesting to see if she throws it kind of down and in at any point. She's still trying to hit that outside corner. But being down, when you're up as a hitter up in the count 2-0, then now you're looking for that pitcher to get something over the plate that you can drive. The ball kind of had a lot of movement downwards and swing and a miss. It's going to make it 2-1. Outfield is playing pretty much regular depth. Ball's chopped to first base, foul. That's going to even the count at 2-2. Paley did a great job of getting a piece of that pitch. Ball had movement down and away. She was able to get the bat on it just to foul it off to get another pitch. Looks like Krager's really just trying to stay away from Wooten. Just keep the ball on the outside part of the plate. The ball is up in the zone. That's going to be ball 3. And Paley fouls it away. It's hanging tough. Full count. And Paley did a great job of getting the walk there, folks.
Now batting number 24, Addie Cruz.
Now, as the PA announcer said, this is Addie Cruz, catcher, sophomore, in a big situation. Runners at first and third, bottom of the first, with 2 outs. And the pitch up and away. Cruz settles in. And the pitch runs in on her, and she swings and misses. Gonna make it 1 ball, 1 strike count. The ball's fouled back over the net. Now it's going to be 1-2 count. Cruz gets settled in. Ball's up and away at 2-2 count. Looks like she's going to try to go inside on her. And actually more rise ball, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. And the bottom of the first, your Lady Patriots has 0 runs on 0 hits. There's 1 error. There was 2 left on base. We're going to go top of the second, 0-0. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. We've gone through the first inning with scoreless inning. Right now, for Georgetown, they're going to have Hartley, Credur, and Kuntz coming up. So Aguilar comes back, had a nice movement on that pitch. Well, looked like the ball ran back in over the plate, but I guess Blue's calling it high. Next pitch was a strike, so 2 balls and 2 balls and 1 strike. $73 degrees at the park right now. So 3 ball, 1 strike count. Earlier today, really gray and kind of nasty weather. Had a little rain, little drizzle, but finally ended up clearing out. And that's going to be ball 4, so Georgetown has a runner on, and looks like Cruz is going to go back out and talk to Aguilar along with the rest of the team. But for a little bit today, earlier, it was, like I said, it was, it had some rain, kind of drizzly, just kind of miserable looking day. But a few hours ago, it just kind of started burning off. The rain did, and we still got the clouds, but it turned out to be a real nice evening. And next pitch is actually bunted and it's caught by Aguilar. She gets up and throws it over to Bella at second. And that's a double play, folks. Wow. Nice. So Credur bunts it. And Aguilar lays out, stretches out, and dives and makes the catch. And Hartley was going to second all along, and Aguilar gets up. And, of course, since Sanford was coming in on the bunt, Bella covered first base, and Aguilar made a strike throw right to her, and that's going to double her up. So a double play, so nice play. So Rainey Kuntz, center fielder's up and quickly goes up 2-0 in the count. Next pitch, swing and a miss. But folks, those are exciting plays. Over the PA, they played the old ESPN top 10. That was definitely a top 10 play right there. The bunt game in softball is so huge. So if you can't get it down, you can definitely get into trouble. This pitch is hit over to Ella Adams, who gets it, throws it on to Sanford. And that's going to do it for Georgetown. And, and Georgetown, that inning, got 0 runs on 0 hits, 0 left on base. We're going to the bottom of the second. The Patriots 0, Georgetown 0. All right, folks. Bottom of the second. Got Maddie Rose up to the plate, followed by Ella Adams, and then Kenley Cervenka. First pitch is a ball. Next pitch, hit over to Hartley. Hartley's going to make throw over to first and gets the out.
Now batting, number 9, Ella Adams.
Third baseman Ella Adams. So Ella getting the start at third tonight. First pitch ran up and in on her. This pitch, 0-2 count. Currently, this is the 13th game of district, and one more district game after tonight. Next pitch, swinging, or excuse me, a called third strike. That's going to be 2 outs.
Now batting, number 3, Kenley Cervenka.
Cervenka, his designated player, is going to be up to plate. But both these teams have clinched their spots in the playoffs. Georgetown clinched first place, and Eastview's clinched fourth. So Eastview plays this Friday at Pflugerville-Connolly, and then playoffs will start either next Thursday or Friday. Of course, what happens is after Friday, they look at where everybody ends up in their districts, and then they go ahead and determine the matchups. Of course, typically your first place team plays the fourth place. There's another strike. But this district is married up to another district, so the first place team And one district plays the fourth place team of the other, and then the number 2 plays the 3 for the other district. So as soon as that's determined, then the coaches will get together, determine whether or not, a lot of times I believe, whether or not they are going to play like home and home, or whether they'll, and it's fouled away, or if it's going to be at a neutral site. And then a lot of times too, they also determine whether or not it can be in either a 1-game playoff, or it could be best 2 out of 3. So more to come there. So full count. And the ball good at bat by Cervenka. So works a walk.
Number 16, Kendall Sanford.
First base Sanford coming up to bat. She's the 9 hitter for your Patriots. So 1 ball, no strike. Sanford is a little bit different than a lot of left-handed hitters, because a lot of left-handed hitters in softball are slap hitters as well. But Sanford really just your traditional hitter, not a slap hitter. One ball, 1 strike count, 2 outs. Runner at first. Two balls, 1 strike. Sanford always has a pretty good eye, so she's got a good feel for the strike zone. So she rarely goes out of the strike zone to swing at anything. So 2 ball, 2 strike count. Next pitch up in the zone. This is the 2nd inning. This is her 44th pitch, so swing and a miss, and that's going to do it for the Patriots in the bottom of the 2nd. But in the bottom of the 2nd, Patriots has 0 runs on 0 hits, 0 errors, 1 left on base. We're going to go to the top of the 3rd with a scoreless game. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. Georgetown's going to have their right fielder, Isabel Cray, followed by designated hitter Naomi Bauer, and then back to the top with their shortstop, Isa Torres. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. Aguilar pitches, and Craig pops it up to second baseman Guajardo, and she settles back under it and makes the catch. And that's going to be your first out of the top of the third.
Now batting number 9, Naomi Bauer.
Next pitch is hit over to Sanford, and Guajardo couldn't hold on to it. It looks like that was a good throw. I think she saw Bauer coming after it, and I think she might have short-armed it a little bit, and it went off her glove.
Now batting number 23, Isa Torres.
So that looks like that's going to be an error. So now Isa Torres is up to the plate. Torres flew out to left field last time. So Torres is a really good hitter, so you don't want to get too much of the plate with her because so that was a strike, and of course you hear it from the Georgetown crowd thinking that that's a ball. Ball's hit and goes off her front leg. Hope she's all right. It always hurts because she swings hard, and that ball came right down on her front. I don't know if it hit her actual leg or whether it was her foot. I think it was her leg. So a 2-2 count. And Torres hits it deep over to right field, and that's going to be gone. And that's going to be a 2-run shot for Torres. Aguilar got the ball up and in, and she turned on it. And so that's going to be a 2-run home run for Isa Torres. That's the first score of the game for either side. So Macy McClellan is up. Last time she grounded right back to Aguilar.
Now batting number 30, Macy McClellan.
It looks like she's attempting a bunt, but then pulls it back, and that's going to be ball 1. Ball 2. That home run by Torres was Georgetown's second hit of the evening. Ball's fouled back. Ball's fouled away, chopped close to the Eastview dugout. The count goes full. Full count. Top of the third, and pitch is fouled away. Georgetown is up 2-0 on the Issa Torres 2-run home run. And next pitch is up and away. So now you have number 3 hitter Samantha Swan coming up. She has got the other hit for Georgetown tonight. Coach Wright's going to go pull in the team inside the pitching circle and talk a little bit about strategy. So while we're at it, we're going to take about a quick 30-second break, and we'll be right back. All right, thank you for coming back.
Now batting number 32, Samantha Swan.
Second baseman Samantha Swan is coming up with McClellan at first base. And first pitch fouled away by Swan, but McClellan was on the move there. She was going to try to either do a hit and run or try to steal a base. So it looks like Coach Hall's looking at being aggressive. And McClellan goes again and throw down, and she's going to easily make it. So Swan settles in and is going to foul it straight back. It's going to be 1-ball, 2-strike count. Aguilar trying to get out Swan because they got the number 4 and 5 hitters coming up. And called third strike. And big out for Aguilar. So 2 outs, runner at second, McClellan, and up the bat is catcher Miller. She struck out looking last time. Looks like Aguilar's going back to that outside pitch. She was able to get her strikeout looking last time against Miller by hitting the outside edges of the plate. And the ball's hit to Rose, and she's going to make an error on the throw to first base, and McClellan's going to score. And in the meantime, Miller's going to go all the way around to third base. So what it looked like happened is Miller hit the ball pretty well to Maddie Rose, and she didn't catch it cleanly, but she was able to knock it down. And when she got to the ball to throw it, it seemed like she had to rush it, and she bounced it. So that's going to put Georgetown up 3-0. And so I'm not sure why she had to go back. Okay, that's what it was. Just got the word that the ball went into the dugout, so she could only take one base instead of both of those. So and this is Hartley. Hartley walked last time. So Hartley is up 3-0 in the count. And I know Hartley's a dangerous hitter, so you don't really want to give her anything over the meat of the plate. And that's what Aguilar's just hoping she'd chase, but that's
Now batting, number 34, Jordan Credeur.
Credeur last time. She's 0 for 1. She's the one that bunted it back to Aguilar, and Aguilar made an outstanding diving catch and then threw out Hartley for the double play. The ball's hit out to Wooten in left field, and she takes about 2 steps back, and that will do it for the top of the third. And in the top of the third, Georgetown got 3 runs on 1 hit, 2 errors, 2 left on base. And we're going to go to the bottom of the third. Georgetown up 3-0. All right, welcome back to Patriot Park. Want to just say thank you for our 2023 sponsors and advertisers. Our diamond sponsors include Mack Hack Ford and Lincoln of Georgetown. Also, Arc Roofer. Our Silver Slugger sponsors include Austin Telco, Colby's Nana, and D-Bat Georgetown. Our Patriots sponsors include Myers Elgin Sausage, Dell's Essen House, Bella Luna Equestrian, and then Blue Monkey Chiropractic and Wellness. Our other advertisers include Zydeco Ice, Georgetown, and Ideal Signs. Again, we want to say thank you to our sponsors. Appreciate all that you do and allowing us to be able to call the game here for SHN Sports. Hope everybody is doing well tonight and watching this battle between these two really good teams. And so in the bottom of the third, we're going to have top of the lineup with Aguilar, Guajardo, and Moses coming up. Last time Aguilar was able to get on due to the throwing error by Hartley. And first pitch is fouled just outside of third base. Aguilar gets settled back in. That's strike two. Mentioned before that Aguilar is going to be continuing her playing career at University of Texas Permian Basin. So we wish her well there, but we still got a lot of business to take care of before she even thinks about going to college. It's the end of the school year. It's kind of hard to believe. We're about 5, 6 weeks away from the end of the school year. So a lot between now and then. It's going to happen. And next pitch is up the middle, base hit for Aguilar. Nice hitting. Nice job.
Now batting number 5, Bella Guajardo.
That's first hit of the game for the Patriots. So Bella Guajardo is coming up. She struck out swinging last time. It's going to be interesting to see how aggressive Coach gets here. I know Miller has a really strong arm. First pitch, looks like she was going to attempt the bunt, but pulls it back. That's going to be ball one. Next pitch is actually bunted over to Hartley at first. She's going to throw it over to Credura, who stayed at first. So that's going to be a sack bunt.
Now batting number 4, Kaylee Moses.
So it's a sack bunt. And Aguilar moves over to second base. So we have senior Kaylee Moses, struck out looking last time. And she attempts a bunt. And that's going to be strike one. But Kaylee Moses is going to continue after this year, going to be continuing her playing career at University of Texas Permian Basin. So 1-1 strike. Aguilar at second. 1 out. Bottom of the third. And Moses lifts it out to center field, and Cooch ranges back, makes the catch, but it's going to be a fly out to center field. They're going to move over.
Number 11, Haley Wooten.
So Paley Wooten is up. Actually, this was pretty much the exact same spot. I think Paley's really seeing the ball well. She's in both the bats so far. Seem like even those pitches that are got a lot of movement on the outside part of the plate, she's able to get to. But she's pretty much in the exact same situation was the first time she batted tonight, and she ended up getting a walk. But what I mean by that is when she came up with 2 outs, she had Aguilar at third. And Krager tries to sneak in a pitch on the inside part of the plate, but a little bit up and in, so that's going to be ball 1. So Krager down and away. It's a 2-1 count. Tonight, Paley really seems to be able to seeing the ball well. The ball's nubbed back, and can she make it? And the throw by Torres, and that's going to be out. So she hits it back to Krager. It went off her glove, and Torres makes a really good play, has a very strong arm, and that's going to be the end of the third inning. And that inning, Eastview had 0 runs on 1 hit, 1 left on base. We're going to go to the top of the fourth. Georgetown 3, Eastview 0. All right, welcome back to Patriot Park. We're at the top of the fourth. And Georgetown's going to have their 7, 8, 9 hitters up. So that's Kuntz, Cray, and Bauer. Georgetown has 2 hits on the night, and Eastview has 1. And really, the only difference in the game is the home run ball by Torres. Ball was a lot of movement on the outside part of the plate. Blue said it was a little bit outside. Your Eastview fans are saying, "Come on, Blue, where's it at?" I tell you, since this is a crosstown rivalry, have a pretty good crowd tonight on both sides. Always love to see all these fans out here watching and supporting both teams. That's a swing and a miss, and Cruz drops it. And I think Coach Wright says, "Hey, before you think about throwing that ball, just tag her. She'll be out, and you don't run the risk of making an errant throw." But good job by Aguilar, and so Isabel Cray popped up to Bella last time, so she's 0 for 1 on the evening. Last time these two played, Georgetown won 11-8 about a month or so ago out at Georgetown. So totally different game. Last time it was just they were duking it out, and each team was scoring runs, and hard fought game by both sides. And tonight, definitely more of a pitcher's duel. So Aguilar facing Cray, who's an 8-hole hitter for Georgetown. I know she'll definitely want to try to get Cray here, and then Bauer coming up next, because you got Torres coming up after Bauer. And you definitely want to face Torres with nobody on base. Ball's hit over to the third base side, and L. Adams gives chase, and great hustle, but just out of her reach. Still a 2-2 count. Next pitch is a ball. So a full count. Ball's fouled away. It's turned out to be a good battle. I tell you, that's so odd looking when like Aguilar throws it back to Cruz, but then doesn't throw it underhanded, throws it overhanded to behind the plate. So you're like, hey, what happened there? So, and the ball's fouled over and on the right side, and give chase. It's just foul. Next pitch is going to be hit deep in the left field, and Wooten's going to look, and Cray is going to hit a home run, and that's going to make it 4-0. And so that's second homer of the evening for Georgetown. Looks like number 3 is coming up to bat. That's Kenley Ball. Number 3 is coming up to bat with 1 out in the top of the 4th. Georgetown up 4-0. First pitch up and away. This is Ball's first at bat tonight. She's going to bunt it over to Adams, and Adams had a chance, but she bobbled it, and that's going to get Ball on base for Torres.
Now batting number 23, Issa Torres.
Torres is 1 for 2 on the night. Last at bat, she broke a scoreless tie with a 2-run home run to right field. And she's going to try to attempt a bunt for a foul. Only in softball, where you have somebody who hits a home run, then next at bat, the first pitch they do is try to bunt. So you always see all kinds of stuff when you watch enough softball. And the first pitch, and Ball's going to go down. And it was a nice throw by Cruz, but just a split second late. Not sure what he called, what Blue called on that one. He called a strike on that one. So Ball's still second base, and Aguilar's up 0-2 on Torres. Ball's hit Maddie Rose, and she's going to get it and throw, and she's going to be safe. And so Torres hits it to Maddie Rose, who makes the throw over, and she's going to give an infield single, but Ball tried to take third. Ball tried to take third and was thrown out by Sanford over at third base with Adams. First pitch, Torres takes second. So Macy McClellan is 0 for 1, ground out and a walk tonight. Two-0 count, and the ball's fouled up, and Cruz ranges over, and Cruz drops it. Typically on that, you would see the Think about the first baseman. It was about halfway between first baseman, or just shaded to the catcher, but halfway through between the first baseman and catcher. So sometimes you see the first baseman reach out for that. And next one is going to be a nice catch by Matty Rose. That was kind of a check swing by Macy McClellan, and that was definitely a great catch by Matty Rose. But in the top of the fourth, Georgetown got 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, 1 left on base, and we're going to go to the bottom of the fourth with Georgetown with a 4-0 lead. We'll be right back. This is SHN. All right, welcome back, folks, to the bottom of the fourth, where Georgetown's up 4-0 on Eastview. Got Addie Cruz, who's 0 for 1 on the evening with a strikeout. The ball's hit and base hit to right field. It's a good job of going the opposite way.
Now batting number 6, Matty Rose.
So Matty Rose last time grounded out to the third baseman. We got a courtesy runner, which is going to be Izzy Andana.
Courtesy runner coming in for the catcher, number 15, Izzy Andana.
So courtesy runner number 15, Izzy Andana for Addie Cruz, which, of course, in softball, you can have courtesy runners for your pitchers and catchers. Next pitch. Ball 1. Next pitch, hit over to Hartley at third, and she's going to, so fielder's choice, so she's going to get the lead runner, Andana, out at second.
Now batting number 9, Ella Adams.
So we have Ella Adams up. She's 0 for 1 on the evening. With the strikeout. Ball swung on a miss, and Maddie Rose goes down, and Miller's going to throw her out, attempting to steal. That's going to be called third strike. And what looked like a promising inning to start out with ends up being no runs, but got no runs on one hit, no errors, nobody left on base. We're going to go to the bottom of the fifth with Georgetown leading 4-0. All right, we have back at Patriot Park, and we have second baseman number 32, Samantha Swan. She is 1 for 2 on the evening, got a single first time up, and then struck out looking last time. First pitch has popped up, Addie Cruz, and she's going to make the catch.
Now batting number 17, Kennedy Miller.
So Kennedy Miller is 0 for 2 on the night. Struck out swinging and got on due to an error. The ball's hit right. Hits it hard right to Wooten, and that's going to be a two-base error for Wooten. She had it in her glove, but I think she's saying that it looked like it curved on her, but that ball was not, that was hit on a line. So Hartley's up. She is over now because she's walked both times. And now she's hit it over to Adams at third, who throws it on to Sanford for the out. Now it's going to move Miller over to third base.
Now batting number 34, Jordan Brewer.
So the first pitch is up in the zone. Next pitch is hit right up the middle for a base hit, and that's going to give Georgetown a 5-0 lead. Now it's Credor. So Rainey Kuntz is 0 for 2. So grounded out and struck out last time. So 2-0 on the count. We're in the top of the 5th. And the ball's hit out to right fielder Savenka. She's coming in, and she drops. It was in her glove, and she drops it. And then on the throw home, Kuntz goes to third. Or second, I apologize. Credor's at third. So now you have Isabel Cray, who's 1 for 2. She flew out and last time hit a home run. Ball had a lot of really good movement on it. Started outside and just kind of worked its way back over to the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball's hit hard down left field line. That's going to go. Wooten's going to cut it off, but 2 runs are going to score. And that's going to be a long single for Cray. And she gets 2 more RBIs. So Georgetown with a 7-0 lead. And ECU's going to call a timeout. Have to. Oh. So who do we have up? We have Kenley Ball up. Got on due to an error last time. Ball's down in the zone for ball 2. Next pitch, ball 3. That's ball 4. And that's going to put Torres up to the plate, who's 2 for 3 as a fly out, a 2-run home run, and a single.
Now batting number 23, Isa Torres.
So 1 ball, no strikes. Just to remind everybody that we got one more district game after tonight, and that's going to be Friday at Connolly, Pflugerville Connolly. In the throw down, Cruz tries to throw down and get ball at first. She dives in safely, but in the meantime, Cray moves over to third. And the ball's hit. And that's going to be a base hit. Georgetown's going to go 8-0. Torres is going to come in on the throw. So that's going to put Georgetown up 8-0. And we're going to have a pitching change. Looks like Trapp is going to be replacing Aguilar on the mound. And so looks like Trapp's going to be able to get a few pitches here, and we'll be right back. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. This is SHN Sports. My name is Keith Burris. Welcome back, folks. Just kind of recap. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 8-0 game. There's 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Got Macy McClellan up. She's 0 for 2 in the night. And next pitch, she hits it over to shortstop to Maddie Rose. And that's going to do it. 1 pitch, 1 out for Trapp. And so that's going to do it for the top of the 5th. But in the top of the 5th, Georgetown got 4 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors, and 2 left on base. We're going into the bottom of the 5th. Georgetown 8, Eastview 0. Well, welcome back, folks. On the bottom of the fifth, we have Kenley Cervenka up, DH tonight. She is walked first at bat. So Eastview's had 2 hits tonight and left 4 on base. So really haven't had a chance to get much going against Krager. Next pitch down and away, 2-1 count. This Georgetown team's a tough team. They're going to, of course, going to be district champions this year. But tell you, Eastview, we still got a lot of season left. We got the game on Friday, and then we see who we play first round of the playoffs. That starts at the end of next week. Pitch is chopped over to second base. They're throwing on over to Credeur, and that's going to be the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 16, Kendall Sanford.
So Kendall Sanford is up. She is 0 for 1 strikeouts. She struck out swinging the first time. Next pitch. Ball 1. Two one count. Sanford trying to get on base, trying to get the Patriot offense jump started. Nice pitch, swinging and miss. That's 2-2 count. Next pitch, swung on, or called third strike, and it's 2 outs.
Now batting number 2, Imri Aguilar.
Aguilar, who's 1 for 2 on the evening, she got on due to an error the first at bat, and then had a single up the middle last time. So she's been on base both times tonight. Nice pitch, strike. So 0-2 count. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looks like we have Lizzie and Donna on the on-deck circle. if Aguilar can get on. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. The ball's low in the zone. It's a full count. Aguilar's done a great job of, she got down 0-2 and has worked her way back to a full count. And worked their way to a walk. Good job. So I have Lizzie and Donna is going to be pinch hitting for Bella Guajardo.
Now batting number 15, Izzy Andana.
So just recapping, looks like your District 23 5A, talk about the playoffs. The 4 teams that are going to be representing District 23 5A are Georgetown, who currently is 12-0 record in district. Elgin is 10-2, so looks like they're going to be finishing second. Then Pflugerville at third, finishing 10-12. I'm sorry. We still got this game tonight, and we got one more game to play. But currently, right now, Pflugerville sits in number 3 spot, and of course, Eastview locked up the 4th spot. They came into tonight's game with a 7-5 record. It's always an exciting time because you play this long season. These ladies started practicing in January, and here we are getting within the next week or two close to May. So it's been a long season, and playoffs starting, so it's exciting. That's a swing, and I believe they call a foul on that one. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And you got Aguilar at first. Got 2 balls, 2 strikes. Miller was trying to throw it down. She has got a very strong arm, and she's put it on display tonight. A nice job by Andano not swinging it. That ball was down and kind of had a lot of movement, and she was able to hold off that pitch. So full count for Andana. Looks like they might try to bust her inside, and she fights that one off, and it's going to go foul. So that was a nice job of fighting that one off, because you could tell they kept working her away, and then they kind of ran it up in on her hands, and she did a good job of being able to just kind of foul it off and get another pitch. So Aguilar is going to be running on the pitch. And the ball's foul to the right side. And Donna here lately has had, seemed like she's been seeing the ball really well. I'll tell you, Krager, I think she's a commit. I'm not sure what what university it is, but I know she's committed to, somebody just said Arizona State. So she's a great pitcher. So next pitch in the dirt, and Andana gets the walk.
Now batting number 4, Kaylee Moses.
So Kaylee Moses is coming up. She's 0 for 2. Struck out, looking, and flew out last time to center field. And she gets hold of one to deep right field, and she's going to go, and it's off the wall. And they're going to send in the runners, and that's going to be a stand-up triple for Moses. And 2 runs are going to score. Ball hit halfway off the wall. So that's what I'm talking about, folks. So Eastview puts a 2 spot on the board this inning. Let's try to go get some more, folks. 2 spot. She had a nice swing, in which she had a pretty good swing the last time. They hit it pretty deep to center. And this time she just pulled it a little bit more and looked like hit about halfway off the wall. Ball's ground over to second baseman, and she bobbles it, but gets it and throws out Wooten. But with that being said, your Lady Patriots were able to get 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 left on base. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. Georgetown 8, Eastview 2. Welcome back, folks. 8-2 game. Eastview just put a 2 spot up on the board, so still fighting. And just to recap, we have Colby Trapp on the mound. Colby came in last inning and pitched 1 pitch and got the final out of the inning. That's what you talk. That's efficient right there. Two balls, one strike. So Swan's the number three. Their number three hitter. They got Miller and Hartley are coming up, number 4 or 5 hitters for Georgetown. And that's ball 4.
Now batting number 17, Tandy Miller.
Miller struck out looking and got on base twice due to errors tonight. And first pitch, and Swan's going to take second, and she's going to try to get third, and Cruz is going to throw, and Swan is safe at third base. And I believe Coach Wright's going to talk to Blue and say, hey, you sure she was really safe? Looks like the call is going to stand. And Miller is 1-0 count. So I grab a changeup. Trap settles back in.
Not throwing the drop ball. It's not working. Call something else.
And that's going to be ball 4. Runners at first and third. Nobody out.
Now batting number 13, Maddie Hartley.
Maddie Hartley is 0 for 1. Had 2 walks and a ground out tonight.
Wow. If that's not a strike, it's going to be a long rest of the night.
That pitch is muscled out to center field for a base hit, and Moses tries to get Miller out at third, and on the throw, Hartley goes over to second. So on that base hit, Miller goes from first to third, and Hartley goes to second on the throw. So I have Credeur coming up. She is 1 for 3. She got out on a bunt
Coming into the game as a courtesy runner.
and flew out and single last time with RBI.
Now batting number 34, Jordan.
So we have number 11. Lana Lasky went in for a Hartley and ground out. Oh, that looked like that was. So that was a ground out. By Cordura. And they get another run, so it's 9-2, or excuse me, 10-2. That's what I got. All right. It's going to be a ball. That's 2 balls, 2 strikes. The ball's popped up to Adams. Adams makes the catch.
Now batting number 2, Isabel Craig.
So Isabel Cray is up, and she's 2 for 3 with a fly out, a home run, and a single. That's another strike. Ball is high, and that's 2 balls, 2 strikes. The ball's hit to center field, and Moses ranges over, makes the catch, and that's going to be it. In that inning, Georgetown had 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 left on base. And we're going to go into the bottom of the 6th, 10-2 lead for Georgetown. Welcome back to the bottom of the 6th inning, where Georgetown's up 10-2. We have Addie Cruz going to be followed by Maddie Rose and then Ella Adams. Addie struck out swinging the first time and last time hit a base hit to right field.
Jumps off the mound, both feet come off the ground. That's an illegal pitch. Yes, she does it every time.
A 1-2 count. Now strike 3 and first out of the inning.
Now batting number 6, Maddie Rose.
So we got Maddie Rose 0 for 2 on the night. Grounded out and last time hit into a fielder's choice. Next pitch, strike. She has a lot of movement on that pitch. Goes down and away. Next pitch, swing and a miss. A 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch, swing and a miss, and quickly 2 outs.
Now batting
Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ella Adams.
Ella Adams is coming up. She is 0 for 2 on the night. She struck out looking both times. Looking to get us a good swing.
And I just saw that we lost that lead. I'm not exactly sure when. I mean, I've been looking pretty regularly.
So 1 ball, no strikes. So Ella goes up 2-0 in the count. Ball's fouled back into the net. Next pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's going to make it 2-2. You wonder if Hartley, she's just really kind of going to that pitch that kind of dives down and away from right-handed hitters. Let's wonder if she's going to go back to that one. And she goes down in the bottom of the zone, and that's going to be swinging and miss. So that's going to do it for the Patriots in the bottom of the 6th. Patriots got no runs, no hits, no errors, no left on base, and we're going to go top of the 7th with Georgetown up 10-2. And what I want to do, I want to go ahead and recognize our sponsors and advertisers one more time tonight. Our diamond sponsors include Arc Roofer, Mack Hike Ford and Lincoln of D-Bat Georgetown, and Austin Telco. Our Patriot sponsors include Dell's Essenhouse, Bella Luna Equestrian, Myers Elgin Sausage, and Blue Monkey Chiropractic and Wellness. Our other advertisers include Zydeco Ice and Idea Signs. So again, we want to just say thank you to our sponsors for allowing us to be able to broadcast the game. Really enjoy it. It's awesome watching these young ladies play and compete every time out.
Now batting number 3, Henry Ball.
And just want to say thank you for everybody watching and all the family, friends that support these young ladies. Because it doesn't just happen. These ladies work really hard at it. A lot of practice time, a lot of game times, a lot of going out to tournaments, select ball. Everybody who's been around there, you know it's a journey. First pitch is actually hit the center field, and it's going to be a base hit for ball.
Now batting number 23, Issa Torres.
So Issa Torres is coming up. She is 3 for 4 on the night. She just flew out, hit a home run, and got singles the last 2 times. And she's showing bunt right now. Do you really think she's going to bunt? I bet she pulls it back, and she does. And the first pitch, strike, and Cruz throws it. As soon as she releases it to go to Sanford, ball immediately, instead of going back, just goes to second base, and so she gets the steal. So Torres showing bunt again, pulls it back. And then she waits on it, but gets underneath it, pops it up to Adams at third, and she's going to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 30, Macy McClellan.
Now number 30, Macy McClellan. She's 0 for 3 on the night. Ground out, walk, flew out, and another ground out. It's her 5th at bat tonight. Again, want to remind everybody that first pitch going to be going down, and ball's going to steal third. Want to remind everybody that the next game is going to be Friday night at Pflugerville Connolly. JV is supposed to start at 5, varsity at 7. SHN Sports will be there. Next pitch is fouled out to right field. It drops in right center field, and the ball drops. And so the runner ball scores from third. And that's going to make it 11-2 game. So you got Samantha Swan, who's 1 for 3 on the evening. Single, strikeout, flyout, and a walk. So that's going to be no balls, 2 strikes. I apologize. Looked like wasn't keeping up with the score here. So next pitch for Swan is hit up the middle, and that's going to McClellan's going to score. So that's going to push the lead to 12-2 for the Eagles.
Now batting number 17, Kenny Miller.
They got Kennedy Miller up. She's 0 for 3. Struck out looking first time. Got on base twice due to an error and then walked. Again, I apologize. I was calling out the score, but didn't even put it on the scoreboard. So, balls hit the Rose, Maddie Rose, and
Got her.
so right there, that was an interesting play. And what happened there was she hits the ball up the middle to Rose, who gets the ball, steps on second for the first out, and then on the throw to first, makes a wild throw, and it gets away from the first baseman. And then Miller tries to go all the way around to third base, and the throw, I believe, was made maybe by Sanford over to Adams to get Miller trying to get to third. Well, folks, it's rally time. Georgetown's up 12-2. Let's go, Patriots. We got Cervenka leading off, followed by Sanford, and then back up to the top of the order with Aguilar. So Georgetown last game that we played, they had Hartley who started last game, and then they had, I believe it was another pitcher. It might have been McClellan who came in, pitched a little bit, and then they finished up with Krager last time. This time around, they had Krager starting out and having Hartley trying to finish the game, and the ball's hit right to short. Torres has it, throws on to first, and that's going to be first out of the inning.
Got 18, Haley Pena coming up. Now batting number 18, Haley
So now you got Haley Pena. It's going to be pinch hitting for Kendall Sanford. This is a tough position for Pena to be able to come out here, and you got a young lady who's throwing the ball really hard like Hartley. So now she's come out here and trying to speed up your bat, because I haven't seen Hartley throw much off speed. She's really just trying to get a lot of movement on the ball throwing. Oh. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball's in the dirt, or an AstroTurf, as you say. Remember back in the day when the Eastview's field was originally built, it was dirt on the infield and AstroTurf on the outfield. Which, if you think about it, makes no sense. But then a few years back, probably within the last like 5 years, a bond election passed and they were able to get the changed out and get full AstroTurf field. Nice at bat by Pena. So here comes Aguilar. This is 1 for 2 on the night. Looks like they're going to put Sanford in
Now batting number 2
as a pinch runner.
Aguilar.
Aguilar's 1 for 2 on the evening. Got on due to an error, had a single and a walk, and scored one of the runs on Moses' triple. Ball's hit through the right-hand side, and that's going to be another base hit for Aguilar. So now we have Andana.
Now batting number 15, Izzy Andana.
Andana's going to come up to bat. She's had 1 at bat tonight, and that was a walk. Scored a run off of Moses' triple last time. Next pitch, strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball had a lot of movement down and away, so it's strike 2. A 2-2 count. Got Sanford at second who was pinch runner for Pena, who got the walk, and then Aguilar at first due to a single. Next pitch, swing and a miss, and that's going to be the second out of the inning, and the Lady Patriots are down to their last out.
Now batting, number 4, Kaylee Moses.
So Kaylee Moses is 1 for 3 tonight. Struck out looking, flew out, and then last time got a triple to right center field and knocked in the got 2 RBIs out of that. So 2 runs have scored. And the next pitch is hit, and they're going to be sending Sanford to home. And Sanford's going to come around and score. So a base hit by Moses gets Sanford in from second, and on the throw, Aguilar goes over to third, and Moses goes to second. So Moses has 3 RBIs on the evening.
Haley Wooten.
So Paley Wooten is up. Paley Wooten is up, and she is 0 for 2 on the night. Got a walk and 2 groundouts. So quickly up 2-0 in the count. But she's 0 for 2 out of the walk and 2 ground outs on the evening. That's a 3-0 count. We have Cruz on deck. The ball's fouled. 3-1 count. And swing and a miss. That's going to make it a full count. Lady Patriots, got to give them credit. They keep battling every inning. And the next pitch is down. Had a nasty movement on that and swing and strike out. And that's going to do it for tonight's game, where Georgetown takes the victory 12-3 over Eastview. We're going to take about a 30-second break, and we'll be right back to go over some stats and talk about next game and send you on your way. So thank you again for joining us, HN Sports. I'll be right back. All right, folks, thank you for coming back with us here. And I want to say thank you for joining us tonight on the game. And Georgetown ends up with a 12-3 victory over Eastview. Just kind of go through the line, the numbers for each team. Georgetown had 12 runs on 11 hits, 1 error, and 7 left on base. Eastview had 3 runs on 5 hits and 5 errors and 7 left on base. And as far as the Eastview is concerned, the leading hitters tonight, we had 2 hits apiece by Aguilar and Moses, and Addie Cruz had 1 hit, so there was 5 hits on the evening. And then RBIs, all 3 RBIs were knocked in by Kaylee Moses, so good job there. And then as far as pitching is concerned, Aguilar pitched 4 2/3 innings, and trying to look at the stats here, so I apologize for it. But she gave up two 2 earned runs in 4 2/3 innings. And Kobe Trapp came in and pitched 2 1/3 innings and gave up 4 earned runs. But for Georgetown, their winning pitcher tonight is Cambry Krager with the win. Just want to again just mention that the next game is going to be the last district game of the year. Is going to be this Friday at Pflugerville Conley High School. JV at 5 p.m., varsity at 7 p.m. And it will be back on SHN Sports. We appreciate, again, everybody watching tonight. Thank you so much, and we look forward to having you on Friday night. And hope everyone has a great evening, and go Patriots.